Hi guys, so why I'm not saying Happy New Year on December the 31st or January the 1st or throughout January anymore, well, trying not to, and also schooling people on why. So this is why I'm here doing this video. It might be a bit of a ramble because I haven't written anything out or got bullet points or anything, and also this is entertainment purposes only and just my view. Anyway, so we're talking about why I'm not saying New Year in January, because it's not New Year. That's why, for a start. New Year is actually in April. Yeah, and I've always known this, but we're not going to go into how, obviously I channel and I have these knowings and stuff like that. But we're not going to go into all about that in this post. We might do that. Well, we will do that in another post later down the line. Maybe for subs. Anyway, so I'm going to give some examples of where time has been tampered with too. And I'm going to give you the simple explanations. And if you comment and like and request another video on this, then I will. And I'll go deeper into it. And I might just do it anyway because I like doing it. So we have 13 months in the year, not 12, okay? And we have 13 star signs. And the missing star sign is Ophiuchus. I think I've said it right, hopefully. And this star sign is between Scorpio and Sagittarius from the 29th of November to the 17th of December. And this is a man bearing a snake. Why would they hide a snake? Very snaky. Pun intended. Anyway, now, why would you delete a whole month out of a calendar for everybody? Well, not everybody, because there is one place, and it just so happens to be a place that wasn't colonized or ran by the people that did the colonizing, that their calendar is 13 months. And their calendar and their time is way behind ours. Way behind in years. And this can be another post too. Now, this is to show you that somebody's put a whole lot of effort into deleting a whole month away from everybody, to the point where some of you watching wouldn't even know that this exists until now. For what reason? It seems for no apparent reason. But to put all that work in to delete a month all around the world and everywhere, and to do these 28 days, 31 days, leap year, proper day in, daylight saving, all of this to keep it going, it just seems like a lot of work, and seems like there's something to gain for some people, maybe a small group, and a lot to lose for some people, maybe the larger group. My ears ringing as I'm saying this to you. So if you get what I mean, I'm showing an example of where time's been changed for no apparent reason. So now we head on to the New Year thing. So animals mate in certain seasons. A lot of animals do, not all, but a lot of animals have their newborns in spring. They know the time to nest, that's another season. And they also know the time to fly away or to go south if it's an animal that can't fly. And this just so happens to be winter when they fly south or go away to go to warmer places, to go to places that are, a better place for growth and things like that. So if we're saying that, we also say that plants, trees, flowers. So let's say flowers, they grow in the spring, so their new start is in the spring. They flourish through the summer and do their job through the summer. They start to wither away in the autumn, and then in the winter, they're unalived. Right? Okay. And then we just seen a bit about animals. Trees. Their leaves grow green in the spring, brown stay green. Sorry, their leaves grow in the spring, green throughout the summer, unless there's a drought. And then they wither in the autumn and in the winter, unalive, ready for rebirth again in spring, okay? So it stands to reason that this is what we should do. But everybody's making New Year's resolutions, all these plans, doing all these little grapes under the table, this, that, all these superstitious things. But you're doing it on January the 1st, which is winter, where if you were actually planting a seed or trying to grow a newborn animal that wasn't from the North Pole in the winter, they would probably unalive. Okay? Is it making sense to you now? So, people are making and saying Happy New Year at a time where things are dying. Does that make sense? It doesn't, does it? Like, why would you try and manifest something in the energy of ending instead of the energy of beginning? So if animals and birds are going south for better pastures, plants and things like that are dying, wouldn't it stand to reason that that would be a real bad time for us to be manifesting or aligning? Aligning is the best word for it. Trust me, I'm learning that. So I say that we need to get in tune with the seasons. We need to align with ourselves and we need to follow the rhythm of nature, especially aligning, manifesting and things like that, especially making New Year's resolutions. Who makes a New Year's resolution at the end of a whole cycle instead of the beginning of the cycle? New Year can be used, like those months can be used to prepare for the New Year. You don't have to rush. You literally don't have to rush. Like, Happy New Year. Oh, no, there's no rush. You've got the spring, yeah? So you've got a few months until spring before it's actually your New Year, the real New Year. So I would be preparing for a new start and hibernating throughout the winter, which is what I usually do. And then getting ready for April the 1st, which is April Fool's Day, by the way. I wonder why they called it that.